Good evening. Black Belt Fitness for Life. That's my book, written by my Grandmaster, Tae-Sun Kang. Throughout the history of mankind, for whatever reason, there has always been fighting. As the most intelligent beings on this planet, we've developed ways to give ourselves an added advantage during conflicts by creating weapons, whether it be missiles, tanks, bombs, guns, or whatever else we could come up with. Even at this very moment, there are researchers and scientists out there trying to create a perfect weapon, giving superiority over the rest. If only they knew that the perfect weapon has already been created. A weapon that's armed and ready 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and doesn't need someone to control or maintain it because it can think for itself. And the best part is, you never have to worry about ammunition because you can never run out of it. Are you curious to know what it is? Are you? Well, it's us. Can you believe? Yes, we are that perfect weapon. The only problem is that most of us don't realize we possess this capability. Our entire body can become a devastating weapon with the proper training, of course. The Eastern style of fighting was developed thousands of years ago in Asia, first as a form of mental and physical exercise, then as a tool for survival. Nowadays, especially with the popularity of MMA, which is mixed martial arts, I can see what all of you are thinking. Two gladiators going at it in a cage. Actually, this is not what martial arts is about. Martial arts is a method of defense. It is about understanding how to use your opponent's body to your advantage, regardless of how big they are. But it wasn't designed by warriors or gladiators, just the opposite. It was designed by individuals who felt that they were at a disadvantage when it came to fighting. As a matter of fact, the original creators of most of these martial arts styles were barely 5 feet tall. I'm not going to try to explain to you all the techniques I've practiced in the past 45 years, but I can tell you that the most important concept of martial arts training, focused energy versus dispersed energy. Instead of giving you a long, drawn-out explanation of what this means, I'm going to ask you a simple question, and I'm sure you'll figure out the answer on your own. What would do more damage? A book slammed across your face or a pencil thrusted into your eye? Please don't get grossed out. I'm sure you've figured out the answer. There is no question about it. Can you imagine the amount of damage a pencil stabbed into the eye can do? You're right, there's blindness, no question about it. But even worse, maybe death. Do you see what I'm saying? Size is not a factor, but understanding how to focus your energy and striking your opponent in the most vulnerable areas of the body is the key. So something like a thumb or a finger to the eye, in place of that pencil, can be a deadly weapon. Often, some of my new students will ask me questions about how they can defend themselves against a gun, a knife, multiple opponents, or more, and so on. My answer to them is always that there's no way you can get out of every situation. Even someone like the President with 100 Secret Service agents protecting him can get shot. That's been proven. We know that. But having some knowledge of self-defense will give you an added advantage over having no knowledge at all. Of course, there are some who will tell you that one style of martial arts is better than the others. My response to that remark is that no one style is better than the other. It's more about your personal preference and the right guidance. Really, is one ethnic group better than another? Or is one religion better than the other? You're right. There are people in the world who believe this, unfortunately. This is one of the main reasons for all the conflicts around the world. Past, present, but I would hope not future. My strong belief as far as learning self-defense properly and effectively is that you should participate in a martial arts program in a studio. This will give you a direct, hands-on approach and help you develop the confidence that in-home training can never do. It's not just the knowledge of the techniques, it's learning to develop proper timing. Just like many other things in life, timing is everything. And in a self-defense situation, how quickly and how effectively you respond can be the difference between life and death. There are a lot of fine studios out there teaching various styles of martial arts, but definitely do some research if this is the routine you're seeking. I would steer clear of any martial arts teacher who says that the style that he or she teaches is the best. As much as I love Taekwondo, I'm an admirer of all the martial arts, and I don't believe any one style is superior to any others. Thank you, and have a